My friends, I salute you all in the name of peace and in the name of the common brotherhood and sisterhood of humankind. My name is Credo Mutwa, a native of South Africa. I have an urgent appeal to make to the whole world, to organizations such as the African Union, to organizations such as the United Nations, to help me in a strange problem that I have. My problem is not personal. My problem is to be allowed to do my duty to all humankind. Many years ago, I met a great white person. The white person was a great doctor, Dr. Albert Schweitzer, who created a hospital for lepers in Lambarini, in the country known as French Equatorial Africa at that time. Dr. Albert Schweitzer spoke to me and said that what Africa needs to fight leprosy and other diseases are hospitals with an African face. Hospitals with an African soul. Dr. Schweitzer said that in his hospital at Lambarini, he allows patients to bring their goats as well as their wives or daughters to the hospital to help in the treatment of the leprosy disease, which in Africa, even now, is one of the diseases with a terrible stigma attached to it, as great as is the stigma attached to AIDS. I listened to what Dr. Schweitzer was saying. I knew that this great white man spoke sense. I knew that one day, God willing, I too would build hospitals with an African soul to help our people. At that time there was no AIDS, but there was a disease which had a black stigma upon it, and that was tuberculosis. I found that when you treat a tuberculotic patient, you have to bring his family and some of his property into the hospital with you. That is the African way. Now, when AIDS came and started destroying people that I knew, I decided that at all costs I must build a hospital with an African face. A hospital which would be unusual in many ways, ways that you don't find in modern Western style hospitals. For example, in a traditional African hospital, patients are not put on beds, but rather on hammocks. The hammock is often suspended over a container of salty water, and this does great thing for the patient. The wise people of Africa say, when the man has spoken and failed. The woman must be called for. And I wish my wife to say a few words, please. We still want to continue with the work that we are doing. And the work is so tremendous, so big. Let Virginia speak. Let the daughter of the bushman, whose mother taught her many things of the ancient Khoi San people, let her speak.